The 8 accused persons in the attempted murder of General Edward Katumba Wamala, murder of his daughter Brenda Nantongo, and driver Aruna Kayondo have appeared at the International War Crimes Division Court in Kampala for confirmation of the charges against them. The accused include Hussein Serubura, Yusuf Nyanzi, Muhammad Kagugube, Kamada Walusimbi, Sulaiman Kisambira, Habib Ramadan Majan, and Wampa Kuzaifa. A ruling prepared by Justice Alisco Mohanj Kauka, read by the court registrar, court read them charges among others: murder of driver Aruna Kayondo, Brenda Nantongo, daughter to General Edward Katumba Wamala, attempted murder of General Edward Katumba Wamala, aiding and abetting terrorism, and belonging to ADF.
Musiramu alias Mugisha alias Mbavumanya, that is A3. Second, Walusimbi Commander alias Mondika, F4. 3. Chisimbira Selman Ayubu alias Sirimani alias Mukwasi alias Koja, F5. 4. Abdulaziz Ramadan Dunku, S6. 5. Habib Ramadan Majan, S7. And 6. Wampa Muzaifa alias Kanavi, that is A8. The court goes on to observe that, however, I find that the disclosed evidence does not implicate Serubula Hussein Ismail alias Imamu Muntu, that is A1, and Nyanzi Yusuf alias Sentamu, A2. In agreement with counsel, she hereby dismisses charges in count 1 and the 22 alternative counts, and count 2, count 3, count 4, and 5 against A1 and A2. Court is cognizant that in criminal cases, of course, the standard is beyond reasonable doubt. However, this being a pretrial, the court relied on the standards established under the Rome Statute, where the prosecution is only required to establish substantial grounds to believe that the person committed the crime charged, and the prosecution may rely on documentary or summary evidence, and they do not need to call witness expected to testify at this point. That counsel for A1, A3, and A4 raise the following objections: 1. Misjoinder of counts. 2. Non-existent offenses. 3. Duplicity in the indictment. The second element is the murders or attempted murder above should have been committed for purposes of influencing government or intimidating the public or a section of the public. The other element, C, is for a religious, political, social, or economic gain. And D, the murders or attempted murders above ought to have been were committed indiscriminately without due regard to the safety of others or property. And E, the accused persons were directly involved or complicit in the murders or attempted murders. Those are the elements that the court considered.
In the ruling, court confirmed that prosecution has proved that the evidence on court record was enough to have the 6 out of 8 suspects to go for a full trial.
They allowed to be recruited by master and willingly participated in the deadly attacks in the instant case, and it is therefore my finding that the prosecution has proved this count against A3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 to the required standard, and the charges against them are accordingly confirmed for trial. Recruited by master, that is Lowama Hussein, and trained by him on how to use firearms and instructed to fight and defend the Islamic faith. The prosecution did not give evidence did not give a reason for not indicting him, but the court went ahead to dismiss the charges against A1 and A2 for lack of evidence.
However, Nyazi Yusuf and Selubura Hussein were released for failure of the prosecution to bring evidence to have them go through a full trial. With the above court ordered Nyazi Yusuf and Hussein Selubura to be released unless they have other pending charges against them.
The court will go ahead to form a panel that will be hearing your case. You should be able to communicate that through your counsels soon. And for those who have been, whom charges have been dismissed against, unless there's any other charges that you have lawfully before this court or any other lawful court, you are set free. So that will be the end of today's proceedings.
Nyazi Yusuf, after release, thanked Allah for seeing him through this trying moment. However, Nyazi Yusuf is still pending with offences in the murder case of Major Muhammad Chigundu and AIG Pianul Felix Kawes. Although he was released on bail, Geoffrey Tuliam Sima, lawyer to the remaining accused persons, was pleased with the court's ruling.
Amawulire getulinga tufunyeyo amalungi ku 8 bataddeko ababiri. Twebaza Mukama. Weewo kubalala basigadde omusanvu, nze nga lawyer waabwe mpakanya ekiragiro woowawo ensala ya kooti olunaku lwaleero. Mulimu ebintu bingi kooti byekwese byetajjeyo bulungi. Era tukiwakanyiza ddala. Ffe tuli ready okulaba ng'omusango gugenda mu maaso. Kye tusaba kooti eno enkulu tuwe abalamuzi abasatu weewawo omu tugenda okulaba nga abajulizi be baleeta tugenda maaso n'omusango. Ekirala ekikulu kye tulina okutegeeza abantu bonna, baklansi baffe bonna bakyali innocent. Tebalina musango gwonna paka nga kooti n'abasalira. Kooti yayo tena kyesaze. Kooti yayo egambye bugambi nti waliwo obujulizi obulinga bwe balina okwesigamako. Wadde of course tetukikiriza, era ffe tugamba tewali bujulizi. Awo obujulizi obayita tebuli mu ggumba, naye tugenda n'omusango era tuli ready okulaba nga abo 6 basigaddebo nabo weewo bafuluma. Of course abateereddwa bali babiri okuli Selula Hussein ne Nyanzi Yusufu, era tuli basanyufu okulaba nga ababi at least bavuddeyo. Ng'omanye emisango gyaffe gino buli kyofuna sooka weebaze Mukama then omale okulaba ng'olwanira abalala. Era tuli basanyufu tumanyi bagenda waka, tetulabawo mbeera yonna wabweru ey'okuddamu okubakwata, kye tumanyi bagenda tuuke waka era obulamu bwabwe bugenda kuba bukyuka. Ddala Selula Hussein, omulala Nyanzi Yusufu ku misango ebiri okugezaako okuba nti yatta Chigundu weewaawo ne Kawesi ali ku beyiro. Of course bano ababiri bonna balina ogenda ewaka. Naddala Nyanzi wadde nga abadde akyalina emisango emirala. Gye emisango ebiri gy'abadde akyalinayo baali bamuwa beyiro oba bamuwa akakalu ka kooti. Era kitegeeza olunaku lwaleero wano tugenda n'abantu babiri okuli Nyanzi ne Selula Hussein.
Jacqueline Okwi, the spokesperson, Director of Public Prosecution's Office, and one of the prosecutors in this case, talked to UBS after court.
Expected to prove that there are substantial grounds to believe that the accused persons committed the offences in the indictment. So at this stage, we didn't call any witnesses. We just relied basically on documentary evidence and exhibits like video recordings, audio recordings, among others.
Are you satisfied with the release of the 2 suspects who have been released?
Yes. Well, since the court has found that the evidence is insufficient, we
are going to proceed with the 6 accused persons at trial.
The remaining 6 accused persons are now waiting for full trial before the same court.